green eggs and ham rice. I don't want it on the phone, and it's not because I feel alone. I don't want it in a text. Don't make me the person you talk to next. I don't want it in an email. Stop targeting me because I'm an entrepreneurial female. I don't want it, Sam I am. I don't want your fucking MLM. Today we're celebrating a very important birthday. My beef with Rachel Hollis is officially 1 year old. That means it is 7 in dog years. In dog years, it's old enough to learn simple commands like sit and stay and shake and fetch. In human years, it's old enough to probably eat by itself. I don't know. I don't understand child development at all. Rachel probably does better because she actually has kids. Anyway, my beef with Rachel Hollis is 1 year old today, and I never imagined it would grow into what it did. So a year ago today, I released my Girl Wash Your Face review on YouTube. I never imagined that video would grow into what it did. As of right now, that video has over 3,000 views. It is the most viewed book review video that I have ever put out. It's the second most viewed video on my channel. The first most viewed video is having huge boobs sucks, and if I go into my analytics, I can still see that boob sucking is one of the main search terms that leads people to my channel, so I'm either an SEO genius or a complete fool. But the most viewed video on my channel that is relevant to what I actually talk about is my review of Girl Wash Your Face. Now, when I made this review, I made it because I had read Girl Wash Your Face, I'd listened to it on Audible, and I thought that the book kind of sucked. I didn't understand where all this hype was coming from. I was offended by parts of it, and because I thought it would be awesome to intercut girl wash your ass, you got into the video. And I did that, and people liked it, but I never imagined that I would discover the rabbit hole that was Rachel Hollis's MLM involvement. I would never imagined that my anti-MLM videos would end up tying into these and making it a whole thing on my channel in the first place. I guess I'm kind of fortunate for that. You guys know I'm kind of a bitch. You guys know I'm a drama queen. I'm not shy about that. I'm not here to pretend that like I'm just a wholesome good person all the time. I don't think any of us are. And I'm really actually kind of glad that I got clicks out of this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. So to celebrate that anniversary today, I am going to be making a brand new anti-MLM video for you guys, and I hope that you enjoy it. Supporters, I'm Savvy. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe because every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. Central, I have new videos coming out about books, writing, small business owner life, and small business owner life includes anti-MLM videos because MLMs are not small businesses, and in fact, they harm small businesses, so we're here for all of that. My most recent anti-MLM video that I made was about Lindsay Teague Moreno, who is the essential oil version of Rachel Hollis, basically. Except I think she's actually more unethical because she actually recruited over 400,000 people into Young Living essential oils to sell these oils and become part of the MLM. In the previous video, I mentioned that I have a video of Lindsay speaking at a Young Living convention, and that if you guys wanted, I would react to it. So I'm going to be reacting to the Young Living MLM convention and Lindsay Teague Moreno speaking at it for this video to celebrate my Girl Wash Your Face anniversary. I know that Lindsay Teague Moreno and Rachel Hollis are not the same person, but I'm still using this to celebrate. As you guys probably know, Lindsay Teague Moreno has a book out right now called Boss Up. I first fell down this woman's rabbit hole. That sounds really inappropriate, oh my god. When I saw that book at Target and didn't like what it kind of stood for as a business book, and it inspired me to try writing my own instead, and I was like, what is this woman's actual business? And then I found out it was all down the rabbit hole from there. And because of that book, I'm gonna announce an upcoming collab that I am doing. So currently, I, along with fellow author tuber Amanda Wilmot, we're both reading that book, Boss Up. We're both reading it right now. And we are going to do a video together in early 2020. There isn't a date set yet, but it's probably going to be January of 2020 at some point, where we're going to do a video together reviewing that book and reacting to it. And I'm really excited to get Amanda's perspective for this because she is actually a former MLMer. That is right, we have a former MLMer in our AuthorTube family. She is very anti-MLM now, and she has made multiple videos about her experience with with the MLM company It Works and how horrible it was. And she has also reviewed books by the people who are at the top of the It Works pyramid and talked about how unethical it was. So she is all here for exposing MLMs and all of that. So I'm really excited for the two of us to make a video together and for me to get her perspective as someone who has actually been burned by one of these companies in the past. That will be coming soon. Stay tuned. But for now, we are going to be reacting to Lindsay Teague Moreno's Young Living speech at the convention. If you haven't seen the previous video I did on Young Living and on Lindsay Teague Moreno, you might want to watch that one first, but I'll just give you a brief rundown. Young Living Essential Oils is an MLM company. It was founded by a guy named D. Gary Young, and he died a couple of years ago, and his big thing was that he was arrested multiple times for practicing medicine without a license. He kept trying to open alternative medicine clinics throughout Utah and throughout Washington State and throughout a bunch of places in the South and on the West Coast. And when he was doing that, multiple people died under his care because he thought you could use essential oils to treat cancer. He's also known for having delivered a baby underwater and holding the baby under there for an hour, resulting in the baby's death. This man is responsible for the loss of multiple human lives. Young Living has been the subject of class action lawsuits, all about the company operating in a pyramid scheme-like format because participants were making more money from recruitment than they were from actually selling the product direct to consumers. So basically this company just sucks. I'm gonna be eating these peppermint cookies from Trader Joe's. So these have chocolate covering and peppermint on the outside. So I'm gonna be eating these while I watch this video. The title of Lindsay Teague Moreno's speech is How to Reach Millennials. Oh wait, does she mean how to reach millennials to recruit them into Young Living? Shit, when I first saw that title I was like, oh, this is about how business owners can get millennials. It's like, no. No, she's specifically talking to a Young Living audience. Shit. Fellow millennials, do not join Young Living. You heard it here.
This group of people is doing something that is going to make the path for my daughters so awesome. And that is that they are getting rid of diet culture and they're making wellness part of their lifestyle. And if I can take diet culture or diet out of my kids' vocabulary, I will have one as a mother. That's all I need. That's it. Just one check. That's it.
Okay, I officially petition for a cage match between Lindsay Teague Moreno and Rachel Hollis, because these two are so different when it comes to dieting, right? Rachel's up here like,
hey Pam, I thought you were doing Whole30.
Pam didn't stick to her Whole30 diet, therefore we can't trust her. There are no overweight animals in nature, therefore if you let yourself get overweight whatsoever, it means you don't respect yourself and you're no longer a beautiful, powerful, successful woman, right? Rachel's over here like, being skinny and super in shape and working out is the only way to do it. I do that all the time. And then Lindsay's over here like, I hope my daughters never learn the word diet. I hope they never start dieting. I hope diet culture is dead. And I'm like, shit! I love this! Oh my god. Like, part of me wants to see Lindsay and Rachel just like yell at each other about this all day while I just sit there like eating my cookies and gaining even more weight. But like, the other part of me wants it to be a boxing match. Like, you know how YouTubers have done boxing matches? I kind of want to see like MLM keynote speaker business gurus do a boxing match. Oh my god, I would pay so much good money. Like, I don't know, HBO, Twitch, whoever, stream the boxing match, I would watch.
41% said work-life balance was important in their job, that it was a career concern, versus only 20% of baby boomers. So what we're saying is that millennials aren't going to let you work them 100 hours a week without some compensation.
Lindsay specifically said that when she started working for Young Living, she worked 100 hours a week. She said that in her interview with Kelsey Humphrey. She was like, I had to work 100-hour weeks in order to make this kind of money. In MLM type of companies, like, you either make bank because you have hundreds of thousands of people below you, or you lose money and go into debt.
Millennials don't do that. They don't want you to call them and explain the opportunity to them, because they don't want to talk on the phone. If it can be done through a text message or an email, that's what they want.
Millennials don't want you to call them, explain the opportunity to them because they don't want to talk on the phone. Lindsay, I can say confidently that I don't want you to call me and explain the opportunity to me, but it has zero to do with me not liking to talk on the phone. In fact, I talk on the phone all the fucking time. I talked to my mom on the phone this morning before I even got out of bed. I talk on the phone multiple times a day to do interviews for articles that I have, because doing interviews over the phone when you're not able to physically be in the same location is really the only way to have a genuine, naturally flowing conversation with someone. I talk on the phone a lot, like a lot. And so I don't mind talking on the phone. I did for a while. I did have phone anxiety because I used to be a telemarketer. That's a whole different story for a different day. But I used to be like the one millennial who wanted to talk on the phone all the time until I had 2 telemarketing jobs in my early 20s, and I was just so jaded and so terrified after like the kind of things people scream at you on the phone when you're a telemarketer. Never again. Anyway, no, I don't want you to call and explain the opportunity to me because I think MLMs are trash. I don't want you to explain the opportunity to me because it's not an opportunity to have a job. It's not an opportunity to build a business. It's an opportunity to give you more money. It's an opportunity to become a member of your downline, which is already oversaturated with 400,000 people. It's an opportunity to join a company where the founder of which is responsible for multiple deaths. It's the opportunity to join a company where there are tons of people dying because of inaccurate medical information that is being presented about this. I don't want anyone to explain the opportunity to me over the phone, over a text, over an email. This is like green eggs and ham right here, right? I don't want it on the phone, and it's not because I feel alone. I don't want it in a text. Don't make me the person you talk to next. I don't want it in an email. Stop targeting me because I'm an entrepreneurial female. I don't want it, Sam I am. I don't want your fucking MLM. That was pretty good.
If you allow yourself to open up and put the product in the hole that the person tells you that they have.
Okay. But I cannot even say this without laughing. You should not put essential oils in any hole that you or anyone else have, unless you have like a hole in your diffuser that you can, like, whatever. Don't use the essential oils to fill any hole that you have. I can't believe Lindsay just said that.
This is the need that I have. Have I got a product for you? And not in a weird way, not in a let me tell you about this way, in a you have got to try this way, in a this changed my friggin' life way, right? In a way where you're so excited about it, it radiates out of your eyeballs, your hair is on fire, and they have to try it because what is this magic stuff you're taking? That is the secret. Your confidence, your excitement is the secret.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. You know what changed my freaking life? Joining the anti-MLM community. You guys have got to try joining the anti-MLM community. Watch some anti-MLM YouTube videos, listen to some anti-MLM podcasts, join some anti-MLM Facebook groups, go hang out in the subreddit. This community is wonderful, and it has changed my life because it has introduced me to an amazing group of people that actually value small businesses, that value craftsmanship, that value people with self-starting attitudes who want to create things and bring new things into the world and not just resell things that already exist. So join the anti-MLM movement. We actually empower women.
First thing we're going to do is talk about the things that young people value, because value is important. They value convenience. They live in a Amazon Prime world. They don't want to be waiting 5 days for their product. They want their product yesterday. I ordered it today, I want it yesterday. That's what they want. Okay? And the more and more we become Amazon Prime people, the more and more we want that too. Instant gratification. Your biggest competition is not the person sitting next to you. Your biggest competition is down the road at Target. It's down the road at Walgreens, at grocery stores, at Amazon Prime.
False! Your biggest competition is sitting next to you. This is an oversaturated market. Think about how many people out there in the world want to buy Young Living essential oils. How many people out there in the world want to buy essential oils at all? There's like an entire segment of the population that is against essential oils whatsoever. So like the customer base for them is already not everybody. Now, think about the people who want to spend extra money, because Young Living's essential oils are priced way higher than the ones you're going to get at Target, at Walmart, or on Amazon. They are so much more expensive. So, think about the people who love essential oils enough that they want to spend extra money for a supposed extra quality that can't really be proven. Now, imagine that. Now, think about how many of those people are already a part of Young Living, because not only does Lindsay have 400,000 people in her downline, but there are also other people that are at her level in the company, meaning that those other people probably also have 400,000 people in their downline, meaning... What What shape is that? There's a limited number of people that would even be willing to buy MLM products in the first place. And those people are being taken up by people also selling them. It makes no sense. The math doesn't work.
I'm gonna do this thing. And if I can make a little bit of money without trying, I'm gonna make a bunch of money by trying. A bunch, not a little, a bunch. And I'm not going to feel bad about that.
You're not going to feel bad about it? Are you saying you're going to girl stop apologizing?
So what I did was I pulled out the Essential Edge newsletter. And at that time, because there weren't that many of us, you guys have blown it up since then. But at that time, you could fit everyone that ranked silver and above on a single sheet of paper.
At that time, you could write everyone that ranked silver and above on a single sheet of paper. Lindsay, are you saying that you joined Young Living back when there weren't that many people in the company, and now you have ranked up because there are hundreds of thousands of more people in the company? Are you saying that you joined at the beginning and got people recruited under you, and now you're one of the rich ones? Are you saying that your ass is sitting at the top of the pyramid? You need like 1,000 more cookies to get through this shit.
So I worked my butt off. But at the end of that dollar sign was a feeling. At the end of that dollar sign was a thing, not paper. I wasn't working for money. I was working for the ability to send my kids to Christian school. And then after that, it was, I want to be able to take my husband and get him out of the job he's in where he's going to have a heart attack and I'm going to have to raise my kids alone, and that's just worst case scenario for everybody. He's way better than I am. My kids need him in their life. And I'm going to retire him and he's going to come work with me because that's the kind of marriage that I want.
I hate that in MLMs there's this language about retiring other people. Amanda Wilmot talked about this in her video too. I'll link it in the description below and up in the cards. But she read this book written by one of the founders of It Works called Retire Your Husband. I didn't think you could retire other people. I thought you could make the choice to retire for yourself, and your husband can make the choice to retire for himself. I think the reason the phrase retire your husband rubs me the wrong way is that I think it's sexist. If a woman and man decide to have kids together, and then the man says, I make, X amount of money, which is enough for our entire household so you can stay home with the kids, to his wife, nobody says he retired his wife. They say his wife became a stay-at-home mom. So why in MLMs do they encourage women to say, I retired my husband? Like, if you made enough money for your household as a whole with your job in the MLM, which happens in less than 0.3% of cases or something, so it's not going to happen for you, don't worry. If you do that, though, wouldn't that be called having your husband be a stay-at-home dad? Like, why doesn't she just say, I made enough that Michael could be a stay-at-home dad? Why did she say, I retired him? That's odd. Like, I don't know if that's just weird cult speak or what, or I don't know if there's a reason behind this that I'm just unaware of, but that sounds really weird to me. Why do you want to retire another person? That sounds like almost possessive. I feel like MLMs encourage weird marital relationships, especially between husbands and wives. I don't get it at all.
Number 2, be unapologetically yourself.
Be unapologetically yourself? I'm sorry, did she just say, girl, stop apologizing? Oh my god, I'm wondering, do all of these motivational pro-MLM people, do they just, have a set of magnetic poetry where they pull words out of, oh, unapologetic, apologize, myself, girl? Do they just, is that how it works? Because this all sounds very familiar.
Be unafraid to be who you are. Don't apologize for who you are.
Don't apologize, you literally just said it!
And the best way to be confident is just to let it all hang out. Just like good, bad, ugly, all the things. Don't apologize to people for things that don't require an apology. You are never to apologize to yourself when you do something awesome. If you hit a rank and you feel bad because the people behind you or next to you didn't hit a rank as well, that doesn't mean you need to make yourself smaller to make them more comfortable.
Don't make yourself smaller to make others more comfortable. Shit, friends! That was literally actually a Rachel Hollis quote. That was a quote, I'm pretty sure, I talked about it in one of my previous Rachel Hollis videos. I'm pretty sure that was a quote that she had taken and then slightly paraphrased from someone else. And now Lindsay is taking that quote and slightly paraphrasing it. Am I hearing this right? Like, Lindsay is using one of Rachel's stolen quotes in her speech too? What the fuck is this?
The unsales tactic is really about doing what's the best for the customer at all costs. Doing what's the best for the customer at all costs. It sounds a whole lot like getting an email that says, listen, Lindsay, I really want to come to your next event, but I don't have the money. Is it going to be that good? Is it going to be so good that I walk away and it's worth the $100 price tag? And I said, now is not the right time for you. If you don't have the money, now is not the right time. What I did not say was, why don't you dig deep into that pocket and go in a little bit more further into debt for it? We are not here to help people build debt. We're here to help them build a life that they want to live. And that does not include debt. That is crushing. The average millennial is $40,000 in debt. Do not ask them to pull out the credit card because you know they can make that payment. You'll make it back on your first paycheck, I just know it. Don't do that to people. That's not what we're here for. That's about your paycheck. That's about asking your entire downline to buy products so that you can make rent. That's uncool, and that's about you and not about them, and I'm not here for it. Okay?
Alright, you guys know what I like to do? I like to give credit where credit is due. Whoa, that rhymed. That was not even intentional. Credit where credit's due time. I actually really admire Lindsay for saying this, and I'm really thankful that she did. I wish more people involved in MLMs. Well, first of all, I wish there were fewer people involved in MLMs, but of those who already are and aren't planning to leave, I wish more people had the mindset that she has about this topic. When a potential customer says, hey, I can't afford this right now. I can't, do I need to buy it from you? And she says, no, I don't want you to go into debt. She actually puts the customer's need first. And I've spent a lot of time on the anti-MLM subreddit and a lot of time in Facebook groups for anti-MLM stuff, and this is not always the case. A lot of times people will say, you don't have $100 to completely turn your life around? You don't have $100 to start your own business? If you don't have $100, max out your credit card. If you don't have $100, dip into your kids' savings. I've seen these exact suggestions in social media posts where, especially for, I think, Rodon and Fields does this one a lot, where their consultants will be like, no, you can totally join my team. Our startup kit's $100, and if you don't have $100, just use your credit card, take out a loan. You'll make it back quickly enough. If you don't have $100, just, sell some of your cheap belongings until you have they try to get people to find that money in any way that they possibly can. And these people do go into debt. I'm actually kind of shocked, in a good way, that Lindsay doesn't condone this. And I have a little bit more respect for her for that. So thank you for that, Lindsay. Genuinely. She's doing a great job here, actually. Lindsay is not 100% an unethical person, Thank you, Lindsay. I'm not just here to hate on people. I will give people credit when credit is due. If I think someone did something worthy of a compliment, I will give them a compliment. And Lindsay, I think that was awesome. So, thank you.
Some family member continues to put those jabs in every time. We all have one of those. Puts the jabs in every time you see them. Oh, you're still doing that? Right? Over turkey? It's Thanksgiving, Aunt Melba. But yes, I'm still doing this, right? And it hurts. And it might be time for you to say, listen, Melt. Love you. You're hurting my feelings. Every time you say that stuff, it hurts my feelings because this is my career. This is what I want. This is what I want for my life, and this is why. I would love it if you could support me. If you can't, I understand. We may have to have some distance.
Okay, Lindsay, way to fucking kill it. I love you and I hope you can support me, but if you can't, maybe we need to have some distance. Do you guys remember when I did my breakdown of the Rachel Hollis Arbonne keynote speech where she essentially told this girl, like, your sister doesn't want the best for you. She's not supporting you in this bit, like that kind of thing. This is the same shit where someone in your family is worried about you because I know for Lindsay this didn't happen, but for over 99% of people who join these companies, they go into debt. Most people do not turn a profit. Most people end up losing money. So the majority of people whose families are here like, hey, I'm concerned, maybe you should stop doing that business. Like, can you please not sell essential oils anymore? Maybe I need to cut myself off from the people who don't believe in this business. Maybe I need to cut out the family members who are saying no to this. Maybe I need to isolate myself and only associate with my echo chamber until I go deeper and deeper into debt. I'm sorry, that's a fucking cult. It's not other people's insecurities. People get worried about you when you're in a cult. That is just called empathy.
And he said, what I want you to do is to set really big goals way out. Your BHAG. Big, hairy, audacious goal. I like to call it a big, hairy ass goal, but you can call it what you want. I love Jesus, but I cuss.
I love Jesus, but I cuss. Isn't that a Rachel Hollis quote? Didn't Rachel Hollis? Oh shit. I don't have Girls Stop Apologizing on me. Y'all are crazy if you think I actually paid money for that book. But I'm pretty sure that was a direct line. I love Jesus, but I cuss. I'm gonna need to look that up. Dude, she's just got her hands inside the business guru magnetic poetry bin like, apologizing, stop. Girl, unapologetically, Jesus. Like, she's just pulling shit out of there. They all say the exact same thing. Now I'm worried that, like, if I become a successful business owner, all my creativity is going to be stripped away from me because apparently they all say the same fucking things over and over again. I need to figure out what's going on with the business guru hive mind. I need to make a giant expose or some shit because they all have the same thoughts. And that thought's name is Rachel Hollis. Whoa, I'm gonna get fucking canceled for that. I'm gonna make my own version of I love Jesus, but I cuss. I'm a feminist, but I make edgy misogynistic jokes because fuck you. Woo! I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. I really want to do more videos exposing like business gurus that do weird shit. I know there's a few other channels that also do that, but like I'm really into it right now. I'm currently planning a video called Grant Cardone is a Manic Pixie Dream Girl, because he is. I'm listening to his audiobook right now and I can only listen to it in like 5-minute increments because the man makes me feel like I'm gonna have a manic episode, and I can say that because I have legitimate mental illnesses and have had manic episodes, and I'm even intimidated by Grant Cardone. So let me know if you know of any others in the comments below. Feel free to, you know, message me on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, wherever, and if there's like someone you want me to cover or a specific speech you want me to cover or something in one of these videos, please let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to be planning my collab video with Amanda Wilmot, and we are going to be, you know, reviewing Lindsay's book together, so that should be fun. I will see you guys again soon. In the meantime, though, don't forget to support small businesses. My small business is linked in the description below, and it will never have an MLM structure. Happy reading and writing and businessing, everyone!